me for this. If we have audio, yeah, we have audio here, so what we have to do now, we have to push this over here. So I mean, well, that's fine. Everybody have problem. New link. Right? So they get that link? They get the link? I just sent a new link over there. Unless they're not looking. Alright. So I'm just going to end this now.
Leave the fan.
Alright, so you're hearing me now, right? You're hearing me, right? Alright. Alright, just let me deal with the rudiments and come.
You lick me, see?
This is live now. Alright, so this is which are the lives? This is one. This is a new live or the old live? So I have to shut down this one. Alright. Alright, so let's just end this live here. And then everybody should just come on over to the other one. I don't know, my computer is next to a snail. My computer is next to a snail. Yeah, man, I know that there is no sound. And I send the link for persons to move over. So I have to now go in, and something's not happening right. Alright, great. So I'm going to live. And I have to take down that live. Let's let me make sure over here. So you are hearing me, right, guys? You can hear me, right? Just tell me in the chat as I try to fix things here. So that, okay, you are hearing. All right, great. I hope it will maintain or stay that way. I'm trying to come over here. I want to. Oh, we had over 200 persons on that live, you know. You know, Shirley? We had 232 persons on that live. Yeah, stop it. All right, so let's let me just turn on this here. So we have 100 persons over here. So now, save. All right, so great. So I am online now. Most of the problems solved now. Yeah. All right. All right, so I don't even want to close. I want to go back and read what they have. Good evening and welcome to Mr. Wilson Live. I am Mr. Wilson from TCP Academy. When it can go wrong, everything tends to go wrong. Good evening and welcome to Mr. Wilson Live. It's another human and social biology marathon class, and we are planning on going the distance. Every now and then, I tend to dial up the creator to ask him to provide advice as to how I should chart the course. So I get my daily updates from the creator, and as he leads, that's where I tend to follow. Yes, I always have a plan. Even if I just log on, there is a plan. You see, we continue to have the problem. I created the show, I changed the setting for the mic, and whatever happened, I don't know. All right, great. Tell them hi. Tell them. Sometimes you just ignore some stuff. All right. For that person who think that I am watching the views, we get nothing at all for views. Views is for persons who have not monetized. All right. So write that down in your book and have it for the future. If you want a little lesson about YouTube, if you think that we are looking for views after being monetized, you have it wrong. All right. Great. So for those persons who are here to learn, let us just treat with that. All right. Great. Let me get back to the thing. There's always somebody who wants to derail the thing, but let me get back to the thing. All right. Uh, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. All right. Good evening and welcome to CSEC Biology, the cover page. I am Mr. Wilson from TCP Academy. We're going to be working with you as we have been doing for the past couple of days to get you ready for the exam. I am like I said when I started out, I tend to take directives from the creator, however way you take your directives. And wherever it leads, that's where I follow. For the persons who have been here for over a year, they understand how I operate, they understand how I function. And usually I never have argument or quarrel with anyone. Remember that this is a free space. I need to say that to everyone. This is a free space and you have a right to be here or not to be here. What you don't have a right to do, you don't have a right to come here and spread propaganda, malign anyone, or try to harass anyone, or try to make anybody's life uncomfortable. If you do that, I remove you from the room. So you remember you don't have to be here. All right, great. With that said, we'll move right along. What was said was really distasteful, and I don't think I like that. Right? Because views don't give us money. I don't like that. That is sort of distasteful for me. Right? I do this because I am so driven. I don't like that. All right? So those are the mean comment. I would prefer if we stay away with them. You can just stay home and read your book. You don't have to come here to do that. All right? Great. All right. So I need to get some water. Give me a minute. I am so. Don't take water. Yes, you really have to. You know, when it's not true, really, really have to. Who is that? Where? On this? Where? Let me just find us. All right, great. So we can continue. Okay, so the plan for today I was planning on doing some continuity and variation with you, and wherever that leads, we would have followed. Now, I just have a swing in the way I really think, and I'm going to be doing continuity and variation. But I think that it is prudent for me to start the past paper today. We went through a lot so far, and if we can do the assessment on that, that would be good. Now, the method to do the past paper this evening, I don't even know if I say good evening, but good evening and forgive me. All right? I am an extremist, probably from one extreme to another. Sorry. All right. So we have done the past papers. We have done a lot of content. We are going to be doing some past papers, but I'm going to be doing the past paper this way. Probably you've never seen it done like that. We are going to do the past paper at the start. We are going to do the past paper at the end, just to see how much you would have retained. Now, as to say that I don't have a screen that I can share, so I'll have to read and you'll have to listen, and where possible, I'll just hold up the thing and you will view the diagram. I strongly suggest to the group, let us not seek to find problem, let us seek to find solution, right? Let us seek to find solutions and not problem. All right, great. So with that said, I am still out of it, but I'm going to try and find my way back in. So we were looking at the 2019 paper. We're going to be looking this evening at aspects of the 2019, aspects of the 2018, and aspects of the 2020, and we will have to do some reading. Then tomorrow, all being well, before the exam, we are going to try to see if we can do a different 2019, and I think this is another 2018. If we can get to it, but hopefully we can. All right, so let me just see if I can just reset this old brain. I think I know how to manipulate myself. So let me start this way. How are you doing? How are we this evening? How are we? How are we doing? How you feel? Ready for the exam? Soon ready? Halfway there? How you feel? I don't know. Good. Anybody else? How you feel? How are you feeling? All right, good. I have chemistry tomorrow. Oh my. Wow. All right, that means it's a good thing that we are doing some past paper today. Tired. All right, stress. Okay. I want to I don't know what KMS mean. I'm very old. I'm stressed. Hungry. Me a fret. Excited. Confident. Okay, a whole lot of nice words coming up and some words that are not so nice. Some persons are at 70%. Some persons are fretting, stressed, nervous. All right. All right. All right. I see. Depressed. All right. Excited. All right. No, you know that usually these things are some of the things that any warrior face before a victory. So if you are going into battle, you are going to have some of these things. And then that is what makes victory really, really nice. So if you can think about these things, and then you are saying, despite I have this fear, I'm going head on, I'm going to get it done. I know what I want. I am not even going to hang up on anything. I'm just going to shell it. You are going to shell it. So I think what we have done, I'm going to be a little over the place over here and a little over the place over there. I'm going to start, however, with the past paper. All right. I am almost ready. Just gotta brush up on excretion, homeostasis. All right. Chronic disease and reproductive system. Why we did the reproductive system this morning? I don't even know you can go back to that video. It's a 5 hour and something video that we did this morning. All right, great. So now that we have expressed ourselves, then it is time now for us to get our notebook, pen, pencil, and probably textbook. All right. Now, providing that we have all that, then we can move off with what we have to do. All right. Remember that Anai, he has always been here. Every time I do a vlog, and I will come in every minute, every now and then, make a wave, shout or something. That is Anai. We have no problem with that. Most persons have no problem with Anai. Anai is like a friend of the chat. All right, great. So let me just start where we were this morning. Are you ready? Say yes, you're ready and fired up to go. Are you ready? Are you ready for the past papers? All right. I know something to get you ready. The plan was before I was attacked, the plan was to show you some videos that are pertinent to the past papers that we are going to do now. So I'm going to go to my channel. I'm going to provide you with the link and you can watch those videos. They are short videos, and then we are going to come back here. Now, one of the big video I want you to watch is this video that we have on active transport and diffusion. Active transport, osmosis, and diffusion. It has no words, so you'll have to watch it. And then we have, I think, two other videos. One, the music is a little too high, but don't worry about that. Just try to find what you are there to look for. So we're going to give you the first video that you are supposed to watch. Make sure you watch and make little jottings. You can like the video that you can go back to it. It should have just about most of the things that you need to know for the exam. So there I have given you the osmosis, active transport, and diffusion. That video should help. I'm sort of spamming with the video because there are some persons who are coming on late. So if you see me spamming. So as soon as you get the video link, just click the video, go over there, watch it, and come back. Now let me see the time for the video so that we can know what time you should be here, and I give you. So the video is for 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So 5 minutes and 10 seconds. We are going to be back by 6:45. So we're going to be here back by 6:45. All right. So by 6:45, you are going to rejoin me. Not that I'm going to give you the question at that time. We're going to give you another video. So see how much you can recall from this video and look at what is happening in the video, what you need to take note of. Remember to save that video. So you give it a thumbs up and you will save it. Let it stay on your screen that you can go back to that video. It is going to be helpful working these past papers. Oh, I said, okay. So it's going to be 7:45 for persons in Trinidad and 7:45 for my friends over there in Guyana. All right, great. So we're going to be back at 7:45. Now, when we come back, I think I don't even want to say this because this just might just change my flavor. All right, great. So I gave them that one. I had 3 things lined up, 3 videos. What's this? So don't mind me too much. Persons who are just coming in, we are sending you a video link on osmosis, active transport, and of course, forgive me, all will be well. Don't worry yourself. Mr. Wilson will find battery in. All right, so we are sending you that link for persons who are just coming in. You are going to go on over, watch that video on diffusion, osmosis, and active transport. There's an animation. I don't think that there's any talking in the video. So watch that video. It's one of our production. You want to make sure that you understand what you should do. And one thing I learned, you see, and it is something that I continue to say. Adolf Hitler said that if a lie continue to be told without being corrected, it becomes a truth. Now, when we have persons who come on with propaganda, it is something that we have to deal with urgency. All right, because persons tend to come on with all sorts of different views, and when they come on, they tend to direct persons in. All that we're here to do is pretty much do some HSB. And if we are doing some HSB, nobody is paying for it. I am not being paid. I volunteered my time, my service. The amount of persons come on really don't even affect me. All right. So I don't like persons coming on and say all of these mean stuff. So, mm. So who's the person? We still will move the person. This is not a room for that, you know. This is not a room for that. Persons really don't have to come to harass other persons. So if persons are going to come here to harass other persons, I'd rather them not come, not to be here. A persons can use other options. Don't come here to make other people life uncomfortable, man. That is unfair. That is unfair. So if we know that you are here and you're harassing other persons, we are going to kick you out of the room. We don't want that. That's not what we're about. We are here because we want lives to be happy. So we volunteer our time to be with you so that your life can become happy. So don't come here with your rude self from wherever you're coming from to come here and let other persons. It's not everybody walla in the mud, you know. So when you come here, you are going to contain yourselves. We have been going over a year and we haven't had anything like this. We haven't had anybody with any mean comments on the channel. We haven't had anybody attacking anybody. All those persons who have always been here, they can tell you. We don't have that here. CSEC can be taken any amount of time you so desire to. Any amount of time. It is offered during January and again May, June. All right. Okay, great. Now, Ali, that's the type of question that we like. We want persons to come here who have clear intent where they want to go, and we treat with that. Okay, the topics that are going to be on the exam, there are 6 topics from the syllabus. Now, the 6 topics are going to be living organism and the environment. That is the entire section A. Then there are 7 topics in section B, which is life process, but you are only required to do 3. The 3 topics from section B that you are required to do is the skeletal system, the excretory system, including homeostasis, and reproduction. Those are the 3 topics of the 7 that you are required to do. Then you are expected to do section C of the syllabus, that is pretty much heredity and variation, and disease and its impact on human. All right, so you're expected to do that: heredity and variation, disease and its impact on human. Then we are going to go to section E. We are going to skip over section D, go to section E, that looks at impact of health practice on the environment. And you are supposed to link that to some diseases. So that is going to take you now back into section D. All right. So we covered this morning between last night. Last night we covered living organism, and was it last time? And skeletal system and excretion. We did 3 topics last night. And this morning we did reproduction in the 5-hour class that we had. And tonight the plan is that we are going to be doing heredity and variation, but we are going to be doing some amount of past paper. So we are over the time for that video. So what we're going to do, we are going to send you another video link for you to watch. Now, the video link that we sent you just now, the first one, has to do with section A of the syllabus, tenets of section A. We have other videos, but they are too long, so we're not going to be sending those. But I'm going to send you a video now. This video is supposed to assist you in answering one of those past paper questions that we have lined up for you this evening. So there's a video. Let me tell you the length of the video. The length of the video is 4 minutes and 31 seconds. So 4 minutes and 31 seconds will take us to 6:50, 6:51 thereabout. All right, there are other videos to be watched, but as we go through the class tonight and we have to take a little rest break, I will send you the link for the videos that are pertinent to the topics that we are going to be covering. Remember, only 6 topics we are looking at for the external exam, as it were, from CSEC. If you are joining us, we do apologize for all the mishaps that have been happening. the rude behavior, the malalignment, persons attacking each other. Once we see that, there's somebody who looks at what is happening in the background. Once it's reported to me, we move that person because this is supposed to be a safe place. This is a learning environment in which we ask that persons to be empathetic with each other, as no one can be wrong in this class. We encourage a student-centered approach, which means that even if your answer is incorrect, we do welcome the incorrect answer because it is used to teach other persons how the answer should not be. So we ask everyone to participate in the session where we're asking the question, whether it is wrong or right. Just try and make sure that it is plausible and use all the resources that are available to you. There are some cases where we're asking questions, person will have to probably pop out to Google to get the answer to come back. But whatever you do, make sure that you have the right answer. There are times when I'm going to be asking students to teach aspects of the lesson. And when I name a student, make sure you can find that student in the chat. And whatever is posted, we will tell you that this is good, you can take it. But for most cases, the answers that are going to be given tonight are going to be answers that are given to you by students. What I will do, I will gauge the responses so as to ensure that they are correct. If you are joining for the first time, I am Mr. Wilson. Of course, this is CSEC Biology TCP, of course, our YouTube channel. Our paid platform is TCP Academy, and there we offer past papers, we offer the labs, we offer skills, we also offer HSB, and of course, biology. All right. So we want to ensure that we are assisting you to get there. We are pretty cognizant of the fact that many persons were out of school, many persons were out of touch, many persons gave up, but we still think that there is chance once the exam is in front of you. We were privileged to see the exam paper yesterday, and we are happy to say that CXC delivered on their promise. The thing about the exam yesterday was so simple that many a persons thought that they had over prepared for the exam. I give you these words, however, that should be comforting. You have not over prepared for the exam if you are going to continue with further study, because the information that you've garnered while you were studying will help you as you traverse life journey. So we would have looked at earlier, we looked at diffusion, osmosis, active transport, and you would have been able at the end of that video to compare all three. We provided a table that is nowhere else on the internet, as it were, for the comparison of the three. So you would have seen all three on a table. I give you the permission to screenshot that table, and you can save that table for future use. Now that we have gone through both videos, the second video was reuse, reduce, recycle. We do apologize for the high volume of the music in that we recorded that 3 times and yet we had the problem. So we're going to do it over and remove the sound in the background. So with that said, I think we are ready to go. We are good to go. Based on what I'm seeing here, we're good to go. Please be reminded you are not allowed to laugh at others. You are not allowed to name others. While we're here, we have clean, nice fun, and we never ever try to make other person's life unhappy. Please don't do it. Don't do it. We have to practice empathy. Campbell J. Stop spreading rumors. He, uh, all right, I'll just paste it again. And if you didn't get the link, we will do it again. But we're ready to start now. All right. And if you're a subscriber, you can find all the videos over my channel. Just go over there. The videos are there. All right, great. So we're going to start with what we had this morning. When we started this morning, we were looking at the at reproduction. And I'll read the question that we had then, and you are supposed to answer on screen. Here we go. Whether abortion should be legal or not is a controversial topic. Abortion are legal in some countries, but illegal in others. The first thing you are supposed to respond to is to define the term abortion. please write it quickly in the chat for me. What's abortion? We did that this morning. What is abortion? Make sure you have your textbook and your notebook, because that's how you are going to have stuff to revise. We are not going to go up to 11 o'clock tonight. We are going to cut it a little shorter to make sure that we are better prepared for tomorrow, a little more pointed for tomorrow. All right, so abortion is a termination of pregnancy. Abortion is a process of terminating pregnancy. Abortion is a termination of pregnancy. Abortion, a termination of pregnancy. So the preferred answer here is to say that abortion is the termination of pregnancy. That's indeed the preferred answer. All right? That's the preferred answer. Great. So most person would have secured 2 marks. Was it 2 marks? 2 marks for that. Now your next question is, state the term which is used for a normally occurring abortion. So if abortion would have occurred naturally, state that term. Miscarriage, spontaneous abortion. Anything else? Miscarriage, spontaneous abortion, miscarriage, spontaneous abortion, spontaneous. You can't use spontaneous alone. If you use spontaneous alone, you will get no marks, because spontaneous in itself means that something happened quick. But what happened quick, we wouldn't know. So you must say spontaneous abortion. All right, so miscarriage. All right, great. Some persons are just getting the feed. That's fine. All right, great. So spontaneous abortion, we do accept that spontaneous abortion is naturally occurring abortion that occurs naturally is called miscarriage or spontaneous abortion. Now, our next question is going to be, explain why abortion is not a method of contraceptive. Why abortion is not a method of contraceptive. Sorry. Wow. Because contraceptive is a way of preventing pregnancy, while abortion is terminating an existing pregnancy. Because a person is already pregnant, that is not accepted. Campbell, that answer is not accepted. Contraceptive, okay, doesn't prevent pregnancy. It terminates. That is not a good answer either. All right, just let me slow this down and look at the answers, because we have to make sure that the answers that are coming up are indeed the best answers. All right, so all right, great. So I am looking at Christina Campbell. Abortion is pretty much